Hello there, Sagittarius, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing good. And Sagittarius, this is a general reading, but hopefully it resonates for the most part. So there is an emphasis and focus on relationships, or maybe perhaps a particular relationship where, we might be having something that is altering with perception, with shifts and changes. So just be receptive right now, Sagittarius, to opening yourself up to some type of relationship change, whether it is with someone or just how we are perceiving relationship. So some type of beautiful transformation for the positive. And for a lot of you, you may resonate with this, take it if it resonates, but you might find yourself either committed right now and taking it to another like level here of spirituality with one another, or you are manifesting, and in the attraction factor of gaining someone where it does feel like a spiritual unfoldment with the two of you. It just works well. All right, so I love seeing the swan as well. That's there is a mate for life here, right? So make sure that you have a healthy relationship with yourself first and foremost. Then we have divine relationships with others because you're putting yourself first and in favor, with the heavens above here. And look at these angel wings here. Divine protection. Okay, let's see what you need to know, Sagittarius, from Spirit. We've got water sign coming through as well. Change, see? Some type of significant change or transformation, whether it's a significant one or a bunch of little ones that added up to a sum total of goodness, right? Here we are. Evolving, unfolding, some type of beautiful unfoldment is happening actually. So keep trusting yourself that you are on the path of enlightenment, of grace, of fulfillment. And it's not about gaining and gaining. There's something about feeling a release and feeling free. Let's see what else you need to know. Again, more water sign is coming through with that change. Maybe a little air sign as well. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Oh, speaking of air sign, here's the Judge. Poetic justice here. Maintain a sense of health and happiness within yourself, and do trust that heaven is favoring your situation, especially in the regards of harmonious, balanced relationship, or maybe plural here, relationships. We're in agreement with something totally brand new here. So I do feel that there is a mirroring effect that's happening here. I mean, look at the swans as well. They are mirroring one another. The sun and the moon are together here in the scales, not necessarily mirroring, but reflecting. Let's get a little bit more about the Judge here. Yeah, we're sitting on fate here. Not just regular a situation, but when I'm talking about fate, there was a decision in the past here that has added up to something. So we're allowing fate to play out here. Whether this was a decision made by you or circumstances or someone's doing, acceptance is the first key here because it's actually aligning you to something more favorable and honorable for you and your spirit and your life path here. Now, Spirit is saying just accept some type of twist of event that had happened And continue to stay optimistic here. It's going in your favor. Heaven is the judge here, right? Not in a way where we are condoning or condemning. It's just about staying in our own truth, knowing our own boundaries, not being persuaded by outside influences that don't agree with your inner soul, yourself, your spirit. Wow. See, there's something coming and falling away or has fallen away for a new opening here. Something may have been very clouded and dark for a while. And so something is moving you out of some type of unhappiness or stagnation, something that was dissatisfying. And especially because Spirit is taking care of you, Sagittarius. So don't worry. When something has been destroyed, something must be rebuilt. And it is being rebuilt with integrity, strength, and truth and honesty. Maybe there was something here too for some of you where we had a person here that may have not been so good, right? Now, here we have these butterflies too. So there's something happening with opportunities and doors opening up for you. And so you do have to be willing to let go of relationships that don't correspond with something that you've got going on here that's divine. But you also need to trust too that you're not alone. I mean, look at all these other butterflies. Look at the other swan. I mean, look at the guardian angel. Don't allow appearances, don't allow appearances to deceive you, especially if this shows up in one's world where we do feel maybe shaken up by something, a truth that's been revealed, or perhaps something that has come falling down. It's out of your power, out of your control. But how you respond with grace, equanimity, not letting anything or anyone or circumstances to shake your equilibrium, you're going to win. You're going to win. So we have the great balance taking place, and this is a heavenly balance. This is something that is going beyond, human control. There's an intertwining that has happened already between your soul and the heavens here. So you are being divinely guided and orchestrated, and maybe even feeling a pull and a tug to keep moving forward into something new here, because this is life on your terms now. You're the judge. You've got great discernment that's happening here, because look, we're being cleared of something here that may have been false, or maybe not false for some, but maybe just something that is old and worn out too. Not sturdy enough to withhold the weather, the storms of life. Let's continue and see what else is going on here that Spirit wants you to know. You are moving out of the Five of Cups energy to Sagittarius. Whether this is known or shown, there is hidden sadness, I feel. I'm just saying hidden, not like it's a bad thing, but maybe, just something that we might be just holding on to, that we've had to endure, right? Some type of change that, it brought some disappointment, but the forgiveness part that's happening right now, or maybe it currently, maybe it recently already happened, or it's currently happening here, where we have forgiveness, we have freedom of judgment, we freed ourselves, again, going into alignment with what's in integrity of your own spirit and soul here, aligning with what's true for you, freedom of judgment of yourself or others, right? We're not even fighting to make others, we're not, also take it if it resonates, we're not fighting for approval of others either, because you have an inner knowing here. So something is powerfully happening here with reconciliation, forgiveness, freedom. So with that, just know too that what comes with forgiveness after, and you know you're aligned with it because you might be feeling, really high and joyful one minute and maybe crying the next, or whatever, just feeling the ups and downs of things because you're experiencing a release and a renewal all at the same time. And, gaining not only perspective, but also a sense of innocence, right? Gaining that or regaining your sense of innocence. What else? Creativity. Okay, so you might feel, maybe some, not all, you could be in this already being really creative, right? Because again, something has broken us free here to liberate us. But some you might be feeling a block in creativity, but there may be something about just getting outdoors, doing something different here. Allowing yourself to shine, even if you are feeling alone in the world. You may feel alone in the world, but I see you, with these wings here that are very colorful. And I do feel that you've gone through some difficult periods here, but you've taken the difficulty and transmuted it into a work of art here on your own soul's blueprint. And now it's like something is reflecting back at you. There is something going on here. Pay attention to what's being reflected back at you. The universe is totally talking to you. God, Jesus, universe, whatever you believe, a higher power is talking to you in all kinds of ways, reflecting back at you what has really been going on hidden behind the scenes, because really what it is beauty. Fire energy, passion. We're invoking even a time of great fertilization. Wait, do I want to say fertilization or fertile grounds? Ooh. Because we've been broken free from some unwanted thing. Now, okay, when I'm saying unwanted thing, I want to go back because I don't feel like I finished something here, because I wanted to say that there are just some souls here, and again, it's out of your control, but there are some souls that we come across, right? And we may have to just let them go, whether it's wanted or unwanted at times, because a higher power is in charge here of taking care of you, where if they haven't evolved enough or leveled up enough in a sense, right? And this is at their own pace anyways, it's not going to be the same experience. So something has definitely shifted and changed, but it is for the best here. And you should find yourself getting more creative. Again, you could go through the highs and lows, the ups and downs, but just be aware of that. Know that that's just part of the process, because you're going through that release and renewal all at the same time. Your angel is telling you, please expect a miracle in your situation. Are you noticing things that your guardian angel is sending you, making sure you're not alone? Reminding of your, divine presence as well, or the ability to access it, gain it, attune to it. So expect that miracle. Notice if you're, seeing feathers. That's a big indicator your angel, your guardian angel or guardian angels are there. They want you to celebrate, actually, this situation. Maybe for some, not all, but that might be a little hard to hear, perhaps. But there's something about celebrating it. You've passed something here, or you've learned enough. You're coming into a better time here. Look, your inner voice is really guiding you right. Pay attention to what speaks to you and what doesn't speak to you, right? This is a time where we have great discernment as well with the judge, which is, this card is closely associated with justice. So we might be having something going on too, for not all of you, but maybe for some of you Sagittarius, that has to do, with the law, or, maybe something about splitting things up here in the right process. But anyhow, your inner voice really is triggering and activating something very unique and, made for you. Don't look on the outside here, but let's get more to with this inner voice for you. What's important for Sagittarius to know about this inner voice? Making making a decision. Yes. I feel like Two of Swords actually coming out with these cards here, which is air sign, more air sign. Make a decision to just trust your inner voice. You do have that ability here. Okay. Especially when it comes to forgiving or releasing. Perhaps it's also maybe accepting and embracing some new gifts, some new insight, maybe accepting a rebirth that has happened, because I feel that you might even feel a little sad in here because you might feel alone in your own rebirth. It's like, maybe we wanted, other or another to be there, right, along, but something is happening here with creating that space first for the right energy, the right situation, or the right one. So listen to your heart. Your heart is really calling for you to just listen. What feels right? Take a moment too, in your mind, making, when you come up with having to make a decision, you just close your eyes and see what it would feel like if you make that decision, and how does it line up, not just with your mind, but also your heart. If it feels like it both, points the arrow to keep going, then go. But if you feel conflicted, just keep giving to yourself right now. Keep giving yourself space to breathe, to relax, to forgive, and then your inner voice will guide you right. What else? And also, Spirit is saying make a decision that you do deserve the best or better here. Look at these cards are just, yeah, we got something going on here. Love, relationship, and communication. We may be clearing up some type of misunderstanding for some, not for all though, because there is something here about having the ability to be able to really just communicate in an honest and authentic way, because it's just natural, right? It doesn't mean that we don't, agree all the time, but we get into a place where we don't have to fake something or hide behind something. We're going to be able to trust and be vulnerable and have things maybe in our inner self be exposed, because it is, there is some power here with allowing another to help heal as well, right? Because you offer that too. So I see a really blessed situation when it comes to a good relationship where we have great communication. Your love life really is ascending to another level. Now, that love life could be with someone or it could be with yourself, however you resonate with it, right? But there is romance here. There is something about engaging with just getting a little flirtatious with yourself or life, right? Uh, you know, not being so serious, right? Because again, we could be going through that emotional up and down, which is normal, but I do feel that there's something happening here with like some type of real inner peace, because your angels are really wrapping you with comfort and love. And yes, the ability to see truth or discern truth. What else? Learn to receive. So you are either in it or coming into like Empress energy, I feel, which is the matriarch. She's just in this place, of learning to receive, because, well, she's not learning. She's already mastered the ability to receive. Okay. But wasn't I speaking about fertile grounds? I don't know. I thought I did because, yeah, I feel like I was bringing that up. But anyhow, fertile grounds, seeds to be planted here. And there is something about you receiving a gift. So we're not going to push something away. Let's get more about that learn to receive too for Sagittarius. Like learn to receive your fruit, your harvest. And yes, what comes to you or who comes to you. Let's get more about learn to receive. Oh, look at this, a peaceful resolution. Maybe an apology or just being able to receive something new, because there may be something where we might be hanging on to like a little bit of unworthiness perhaps, or not feeling deserving of something. And Spirit is saying, no, you do deserve it. Don't guilt trip yourself, or don't allow anything or anyone to make you feel like you're going through a guilt trip. I just feel like bringing that up for some of you, right? Just be at peace with yourself. Some type of peaceful resolution is being like handed to you. I mean, look at that poetic justice, the judge, justice. Okay, what else for Sagittarius? Oh, good. The end is near. Yes, this whole chaos, the destruction, or whatever has gone on here, right? Change our whole world. And whatever suffering or unfavorable situation that you've had to endure, your angel, heaven, God, Jesus, the universe, your higher self is reminding you and telling you, absolutely, it's coming to an end. No more. The end is near. Right? New terms on your terms. What else? Look at that recovery, especially after that chaos and destruction. Take some time. It may take a year from now, okay, which is not very long, okay, 12 months. But Spirit can't be exact here. But there is something with just enjoying the journey of recovery. You know, for some, you might feel like a year is a little bit slow, like a snail's pace, but it's not. You know, with that chaos and destruction, something is being rebuilt slowly but surely. And also, heaven knows when to speed things up all at the right time. So yeah, you should see something happening here where we've collected all that we've needed to collect, recovered. There's like more vitality and health here a year from now. What else? So your angels are saying, have patience, okay? Not everything can happen too quickly. And you don't want it to go too quickly, because this is a time where not every energy, not everything, not every soul passes, this gate. Think of this judge as a gateway here for a higher way, a higher calling, something very favorable for you, because you've done the inner work. You've done the outer work. You've done whatever you need to do, or you're continuing to do what you need to do. This is why you're fated to have a miracle here. Perhaps someone is fated to, go another way for the time being. You need to just continue to talk to your angels. You could vent out to them if you need to. You can voice your concerns. You can ask for their continuous guidance, help. There may be Eight of Swords here, where there could be something going on where we're just like ruminating on something. Ask your angels to clear something up for you. Remember, there's something about this whole thing of forgiveness and peaceful resolution. What else? Oh, yay, ancestral force completion. Learn to receive. So I do feel this might be the last piece here is learning to receive and maybe putting yourself in position to receive, right? There may be something too by being comforted by nature spirits here. We have the card of completion. And not only that, but you have ancestral force, spirits, guides, angels that are coming from all of eternity here and giving you an extra bit of shield of protection, even maybe some closure. But more importantly, there's something about recovering lost aspects of oneself, or maybe where we feel fragmented and we're gaining it and pulling it back where it belongs. You, inside of you. You know, restoring and recovering all that's been lost, all that's been taken from you. Your energy, your time, your tears, your sweat, your worries, your stress, your heartbreak. What else? Okay, right now it's not yet decided. We don't want to push something too hard. Right now we are in a place of using great discernment here. Okay, now you can't really make this up. I mean, look at the scales on both of the cards here. You see the scales over in the right there? Here we go. So we have to let fate play out, but we also have to be in a position here too, with powerfully making wise decisions to be maybe strong or peaceful here, perhaps just being forgiving, right? Because your heart is not meant to hold grudges or resentment or guilt. It's meant to hold love, cherished memories, joy, gratitude, insight, inner voice. What's the advice for Sagittarius with this? It is not yet decided. What's the advice? See, it is up to you. Making one little good choice or reprogramming a negative thought with a good one. It doesn't matter. It all adds up right now. So yes, you're moving yourself into a good direction. Just keep trusting this and know that each little good and positive deed or thought that you are doing or thinking or whatever, or what you're not putting up with, because there is something here where circumstances were not so favorable, because look at the scales, it's a little bit off, right? But we're doing something right now powerfully. And yes, Archangel Michael is coming through powerfully, giving you the power of great discernment and assertiveness to have clear boundaries too. And if you are having a hard time making a decision, also what could help you, that Spirit is saying, is make your decision based on facts, right? Too. Inner voice will not lead you wrong, but also we're looking at facts here. What has been accumulated and what have we conquered since then? You know, what are the fruits right now from the past? That'll help lead you in the right direction too from this point forward. But also, you are, I feel, being guided to play a different role. Maybe you were the giver. Now you are the receiver. And you've got to learn that, right? Because it may be difficult for some, right? Especially if you had to be the giver and more in control of things. What else? The chiefess, strength tested. Yeah, your strength is being tested. I mean, we're trying to overcome some type of, chaos or destruction or what may have been in the way of you conquering something. You're meant to conquer something here. There's some power here though with your strength being tested. It is being tested because you're the one that can put up with it. So you are molding and mastering something. You're maybe even shape shifting or bending something here in a way. I would say though to control your temper. Don't let your temper or anger get out of control. I just want to bring that up. I just see the lightning and the red and the fire. So, take it if it resonates. But, with that being tested, it could test your, the animalistic part of oneself here. But there is something about a beautiful blend, knowing when to use it, when to trust it, when to act on instinct, but also when to control. Compassion right now is going to test you for some of you. Leo is coming through. I want more with that. Spirit wants you to be very proud of yourself, though. I do feel that there's this energy where, whether you realize it or not, you're pushing boundaries here in a healthy and good way, right? It's because you're not putting up with feeling limited, feeling like you've been in a institution of some type, right? See, ooh, big happy changes. You're more than ready or being prepared for these big happy changes. So, I see this sense of royalty and regalness going on in the sense of being very wealthy with strength on the inside of you. And yes, that attracts good fortune on the outside. That's just the consequence of good judgment, of good discernment, of, not allowing something or someone to intimidate or disturb your peace either, because you're owed big happy changes here. And you're going to feel more in control too with what these circumstances are doing for you. What else? Did we get the romance card again? Did we get we got the relationship card. I thought, okay, maybe not, but there is something about love. Some type of relationship, right? First, the relationship with yourself, right? Because you know how to really honor yourself. That's the whole thing, is that what you're doing here, which is a very respectful thing. But we do have something about engaging in a healthy relationship, right? Improving your health, improving the health of another here, allowing your soul to just be free. So we might be improving a current situation with the relationship here, or you are coming into a relationship that will be, healthy for you, regardless if it's romantic or not. It's going to improve your health. This is a gift from heaven here. There is something with freedom with the energies though. The energies feel very good. They really do synchronize well. I mean, it's giving me like not goosebumps. It's giving me almost like a little bit of a lightning, little electricity here, but not in a bad way, a good way. It's not overpowering either. That's the thing. It's just right. The forces are just right. Okay, you may resonate with the last SOS reading too, Sagittarius, if you haven't heard that or listened to it, or maybe if you want to or not, I don't, it's up to you. But anyhow, the link to that video is in the description box below. What else for Sagittarius? Yeah, your creativity is at a peak, or it will be. So there's something about your creativity. Learn to receive something here. So you could also be receiving something, that is heaven sent here. Bide your time for better results. Put yourself in a place of peace too, right? You're asking your angels, the end is near here. All you got to do is just listen to your heart right now when it comes to making healthy changes. It's not like a huge thing. It's just making healthy shifts, healthy changes little by little. This adds up here. It's oh yeah, we did get the Roman. I thought I was going crazy. So there it is. It was hiding from me for some reason. Oh, that's cute. Okay. The romance card is coming out twice. Out of two different decks here. So yeah, bide your time for better results. Remember, you're doing something here where you're learning to receive. You're learning to perhaps be in that different role that heaven is pushing you or guiding you to be in. I'm saying pushing because of this. This is a divine intervention here, a divine force, a force out of our control that changes things. What else for Sagittarius? You are being empowered right now, and Spirit wants you to feel safe with your power, safe with your true, authentic self. There are things that you do know. There are maybe hidden things that you do know and that you do access, and you need not question that. There is a star quality about you, your energy, and also believing in your true alignment, your true destiny. Look at this spiritual rebirth. We were talking about, wasn't I talking about, sorry, Sagittarius, but I felt like we were talking about your rebirth and renewal all at the same time. Here it is. This is a moment here where, you can feel free to reveal the most truest part of yourself, because you're free to explore something really beautiful and divine here. See, it's like you've accessed these terms in life of grace, of beauty, of renewed spirit, of renewed hope. This is where miracles and blessings are lining up. So this is a really good indication that you're right in tuned and right on track. The heavens are looking out for you for a peaceful resolution. You need to know this, trust this. Aquarius is coming through with the star. What else? Okay, nope, that's it. So let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of. And then we'll find out a positive that's coming towards you. How is Spirit helping Sagittarius? Oh, good. Helpful people. Right. And, that landed on that chaos and destruction and this energy of like the Empress, where very attractive and you're attracting the right situations, people. Spirit is gifting you helpful people here. Maybe it's just been so hard for you. Maybe there's just been a lot, right? So be open to receiving. So we may need to, not all of you, but may need to step out of, perfectionism or having to always do it, yourself. Let other people get involved. Know that heaven is sending you these people. So look around right now, amongst your friends, your family, your community. Someone wants to help you right now. They want to help you feel good. I feel like taking this card too. Oh, see, you're ready. This is that chiefess. This is the strength card. See? Spirit's helping you get prepared and feeling powerful, feeling empowered here to show your gifts, to show your talents, or to show something here that the world is also ready to see. Preparing you. Let's find out a positive that's coming towards you. A positive coming towards Sagittarius. You're going to be remaining more positive. You're going to be saying yes to a situation here. It's all aligning right. Look at the sun and look at the moon here. I just have to bring this up because look at the scales. It's sun and the moon here. It's like the perfect match, the perfect blend, right? The opposites that synchronize and work well with one another, honor one another, respect one another. So I see you in the near future remaining positive, receiving guidance, receiving messages, getting things that you do say yes to, positively saying yes to. I just want to see what's on the bottom here. Yep. Listening to your intuition, not doubting your intuition, harnessing and owning your own sacred gifts and abilities. Okay, Spirit wants me to show you this one. Okay, no need to worry. See, we're at peace. So look at this. We're at a very peaceful place in the near future that you have to look forward to, that's coming towards you. Nothing to worry about. I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.